Hello, my name's Scott Collier and I am the creator of ChaosRising. So in this video I'm going to show how combat works in ChaosRising. Basically combat uses dice directly on the table to track characters, enemies, their health and their state. So everything is visible at a glance. So what we've got here is combat tracker, and what it shows is that each dice represents either an adventurer of your party or an enemy. So the type of die shows the character, in this instance a beefy d8 for a fighter, and the d6 for a goblin. And the number of the dice, the number on the dice shows the current health. In this instance, the warriors got 3 and the goblins got 1. And also they are currently in toe-to-toe. So combat is divided into 2 main states. One is toe-to-toe, where characters and enemies are in close combat. And the other one in hanging back. That is where characters are basically not engaged to enemies at all. So that's the adventurer hanging back. That's the adventurer in toe-to-toe. Easy. So dice can also be moved within their bracket to determine if they've actually gone in the round or not. So for example, you can see who's acted in this round. If the warrior goes and attacks and he misses, I'll move him back. That means he's acted. Same with the goblin. It's his round, he's acted, we move him back, so I know then they've acted. Pretty simple again. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do just a 1v1, one combat round, very simple. We're going to have a warrior. I've put his notes on there again, very simple. Stat block for this, and then I've got a goblin on the right hand side, very simple stat block again. Both are going to start toe to toe, and both have not acted on either side yet. In this instance we're going to activate the fighter first, and what he's going to do is, because he's toe to toe, he's just going to take the action of a melee attack. That's it. Now when he makes a melee attack, he needs to make an attack roll. Pretty straightforward. So to make an attack roll, first of all you work out the target number that the roller's got to go over. The target number, quite literally, is 11 plus the opponent's defense bonus, which in this instance for the goblin is +1. So the target number is 12. What I need to do is roll 1d20 and add the warrior's attack bonus, which is +4. So I've got to go over 12, rolling d20 +4. And it landed on 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. It's not over 12. The warrior misses. He's moved back. He's acted. Okay, the enemy activation. So it's a goblin. He's in toe-to-toe combat. He does a melee attack. He makes an attack roll, just like we've just said. Works out what the target number is. Target number is 11 plus the defense bonus. That makes it, the target number is 14, and he's got to get over 14 with a 1d20 +2. Target number 14. 2. So he's missed. He would go back. That's his activation. That's the round. Pretty standard boring round. Let's see that, imagine that the goblin rolled a 13 13 plus 2 attack bonus is 15. He's got a defense of 3, target number is 14, so 13 plus 2 is 15. His hit, and he deals his damage. Damage for a goblin is 1, and to change the hits, instead of having to rub things out, we quite literally just turn it to 2. He's taken a hit. That's the end of the combat round. Very simple. So that's the first one, combat round. Very simple. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how momentum works on this. So momentum, how that works is it's dependent on how many combatants or how many enemies are in toe-to-toe. So we've got same setup, but we've got an extra goblin. There we go. So momentum starts at 0. I'll put my round tracker on. As it says there, if there are 0 toe-to-toe adventures, the momentum equals 2. If the number of toe-to-toe enemies, which in this case is 2, is greater than the toe-to-toe adventurers, which is 1, then momentum equals 1. So yes, so momentum equals 1. There you go. Toe-to-toe enemies greater than toe-to-toe adventurers, the momentum equals 1. Right, okay, brilliant. So momentum is basically the bonus that is added on to the enemy's attack, expressing the fact that he's outnumbered, they've got more pressure on, he's in a tight situation. So what we will do, we'll run that again. Both are there. It's the warriors go first. He's going to make his attack bonus, his attack roll. The target number is 11 plus 1, which is 12. He needs to roll the d20 plus 4 and get over 12. 20. So we're not going to go into critical hits, but his hit. He then applies his damage. He gets to choose which one he wants to remove. He removes a goblin. Goblin's dead. He's activated. And then I recheck momentum, and the momentum says that if the toe-to-toe enemies is equal to or less than the adventurers, the momentum equals 0. So the goblin is not as happy as he previously was and doesn't get as much of an advantage. So goblin's attack, target number is 11 plus 3, which is 14. 1d20 plus 2 and get over 14. 13, 13 plus the 2 is 15, which is a hit. Turn him down, I move him back. That's it. End of that combat round. Then what we do, we move to the next round, reset activation, we start again. Okay, pretty simple. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to add a second adventurer, and this adventurer is going to be a thief character who's got a missile weapon. I haven't got any stat blocks for him yet, but he's hanging back, starts combat hanging back. The warrior starts toe to toe with a goblin, and we've got another goblin who's also hanging back. Okay, so adventurers go first. You get to decide which one goes first. So in this instance, I'm going to choose the thief, and I can look at the combat actions here, and in hanging back, what are the things he can do? Well, he's got a missile, so he's going to make a missile attack, and he's going to shoot at the goblin that's hanging back because he can't shoot into toe-to-toe combat. So he goes first. He's going to shoot at that. I'm just going to say we know what the target number is because we know what his defense bonus is. So his target number is 12. I'm going to say that his attack bonus is 3. So he needs to roll over 12, 1d20 plus 3. 7, 10. He's missed. That's his activation. So the warrior gets to go. And what can the warrior do? The warrior is going to attack. Again, we've got 11 plus 1 is 12. He's going to attack bonus of 4. So he's got to get over 12. 8 plus 4, 12. He's got to get over 12. So he misses. He's gone. So we've got momentum is 0. It's now the goblin's turn. The goblin is in toe-to-toe. He'll do a weapon attack. So we've got a target number of 11 plus 3, which is 14, which is 18, plus 2, which is 20. Warrior takes a hit. Warrior's not looking very happy. Now we've got the goblin that's hanging back. What's the goblin going to do? He's going to fire a missile because he's got a bow, for example. Let's make it that he's got a bow, and he's going to shoot at the thief who's hanging back because he can't shoot into toe-to-toe. And let's say his attack bonus is the same, and I'm going to say the thief has got a defense bonus of 2. So the target number is 13, so he's got to get over 13 with this roll plus 2. So I've got 13 plus 2 is hit. And the hit. So the thief is now on 1. That's an example quickly of how the hanging back and toe-to-toe works with missile. If I follow that on to the next round, let's rerun that. Instead of the goblin hanging back, the goblin thinks, well, I'm going to move into toe-to-toe because he can't shoot at me, and because there's going to be more enemies in toe-to-toe than adventurers, I'm going to get a bonus because there's more of me than them. So the goblin decides to move in, decides to attack. He gets a +1 to his attack, and he's already got a +2, so that's a +3. That cancels his defense bonus out, so all he needs to do is roll over 11. 13. He's hit. Warrior's defeated. Those are activated. I should have moved that one back. And that's it. So that just goes to show how the strategy can work very simply, depending on the actions that adventurers and enemies take. I'm not going to go into how enemies do that yet, but what we can see from this is how dice are used to represent characters and hit points, whether they've gone or not, and where they are within the combat system. We can track what momentum is, what the bonus is, pretty easily without having to write everything down. And quite literally, that is the core of the game. Everything's tracked using dice directed table, so you can see health, position and activation at a glance. As we've gone, there are additional actions which are written on here, which I'm not going to go into on this video, which are things like charge and guard, and when we've got magic users, we've got spells and prayers, etc. for clerics, and turning, lots of different things. But that's to cover that in another video. Thank you very much, and happy gaming.